could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Racism is still real in Georgia. I can't believe Bob tried me like that.
What was it that you was asking me before you interrupted me with my dinner? Because I turned it all the way down for you. Okay, but what was it that you was asking me? Is there a reason why you would ask me to turn my phone down when there's a band playing music that I don't give a fuck about hearing? Do you think it's appropriate for you to ask me, a 33-year-old, a black man, to turn his phone down? You should know. You shouldn't say a mother thing to me. That's a fact. My hand shouldn't be shaking while I'm eating my chicken. Now, what you better do is talk to the dude over there and leave me alone. You won't ask another black man to turn his phone down no time soon again.
This had zero to do with racism. The guy just clearly asked, yo, could you turn down your phone? You're already at an establishment. There's already loud music playing. Nobody wants to hear any of the music that you have playing directly on your cell phone. And also, 9 times out of 10, if somebody is playing music directly off their cell phone, it's unedited. So you can hear all of the explicit language and all this other type of stuff at a restaurant, which more than likely somebody might be there with their wife, with their mother, with their daughter, their kids, their family, whatever it is. Nobody's trying to hear all that extra stuff. If you wanted to do that, then you could easily just pack your food, go to a park so you can play your music, or you could just eat your food at home or on some bench somewhere that's not at the restaurant. But he wanted to do this, right? And I'm just going to let this be known. This is I'm trying to let a lot of y'all know. A lot of y'all black guys that act like this, dress like this. None of these dudes are scared of you. None, like guys like him, they're not scared of you because they know that you are not a threat directly to them. They can look at you, they can sense it, they can feel it, they can see it. You're not going to do anything. This is exactly why. What did the black man state? He was like, my hand shouldn't be sitting up here shaking when I'm eating this chicken. Yeah, that's you being afraid. That's you being scared. Now, some people are like, hey, well, that's adrenaline. That's what it does. He wasn't about to make no moves. He wasn't about to make no moves. Every time he talked or he was trying to show some type of force, he was talking with his teeth and his mouth open. There was no type of uh, um, like force with any of the words or any of the things that he was stating. Also, the other guy that he was with, like I said, they weren't showing no force. They weren't showing that, they were a real threat to anything at all. The guy looked back at him twice, like, really? And he went back to eating his food because again, not a threat. You ain't about to do nothing. And the black dude knew he wasn't about to do nothing either. Like I said, the main thing that you need to sit up there and focus on, you need to focus on your health, being real. You need to sit up there and focus on your health. Both ways. Like I said, I get tired of, seeing instances like this, and it's clear cut and obvious it had nothing to do with race. Like I said, I shouldn't even have to do videos like this. It is clear cut and obvious this has zero to do with race. And anybody that wants to say, oh man, we need to stick up our own and wrong or right, we need to back each other up. Nah, man, I'm not with that. Because the moment in time that you start letting stuff like this slide, that's the moment in time that whatever we're stating, when it's actually happening, it's not going to have any validity to it, even if it is actually happening. He's talking about racism when there is no racism. The dude didn't list, he didn't sit up there and say, like, hey, I'm a Caucasian man, and I'm telling you to cut off your. He didn't say that. The only person that realistically mentioned this was a black man there. Realistically, I didn't even want to have him listed he was black. He he should have listed a whole nother title, being real. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Should have listed a whole different title. Because that's exactly what you were giving off, and that's exactly what you were doing. You were giving off all of this attitude. You were being all extra with your plate of food, clinging, everything. And I'm like, what are you doing? You supposed to be like eating your food, enjoying your food, and all this other type of stuff. Now you being extra. You made sure that after it happened the first time, you turned it down or turned it off, and then you wanted to set up your camera against, whatever you were on, so that you could specifically partially film yourself and also film him at the same time, acting like you was really capturing him saying or doing something. He didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do zero of anything wrong at all. He asked you the same thing that anybody else would sit up there and ask you. Yo, can you turn down your phone? When you sat up there and stated that, he was like, what did you ask me? What did you ask me? As if you were going to catch him in something, as if he wasn't going to repeat it. He was like, I asked you, could you turn down your phone? And then you replied, you were like, well, yeah, I turned it down for you. And he turned black. He turned back and replied. He was like, and thank you. And I thank you for that. That was the end of the conversation. But nah, you want to sit up there and be extra. I'm a 33-year-old black man and yada. Nah, man, you just being extra. Like, yo, anybody that want to back up this dude on here, y'all clowns. Y'all straight clowns. Straight 1000% clowns. And this and many other videos directly out there are going to be the very same reason why nobody is going to take black people serious. They already don't sit up there and take black people serious. Things like this will make it 1,000 times worse. Like I said, we got racism going on, actual racism going on. Antonio Brown, who owns a sports team, right? In another video I'm going to bring up to y'all, he owns a sports team. And the security guard sat up there and told him, like, yo, you need to get off the field. Why would somebody who owns a team that is actually playing there during that time need to get off the field? And then when it is stated by not only Antonio Brown, but also the cameraman that he owns the team and all this other type of stuff, the guy's still the security. Let me repeat that again. The security still states, no, he doesn't. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can't. Matter of fact, let me get up off of this so I can do this video. Let me tell you, it's ooh boy, that is something else. But anyways, like I said before, all of this was nothing but like extra type of stuff that didn't need to happen. The guy that the black man was there with, he should have sat up there and corrected him. But nah, they sit up there and egg each other on and keep this type of stuff going, acting like they're actually doing something and trying to enlist everybody else on social media to jump on the same team as if something is actually going on. Nah, this ain't a TikTok moment where TikTok do your thing. Nah, this ain't that moment. This ain't that moment. You look like a fool. You look stupid. Stop it.